Captain Chris here, your boat captain realtor in Southwest Florida. Today we're going to do a video on the 4 quadrants of Cape Coral. And everybody kind of wants to get a better idea of where, I get the question all the time, where do I want to live? What's going to be best for me? And that's why we're going to create this video today. We want to share with you the differences between the Northeast, Northwest, Southwest, and Southeast Cape Coral. And we'll let you make that decision. But I can help you with any of that because I live in Cape Coral. I actually live in Southwest Cape Coral. So you'll notice there's a subscribe button. If you click that, you'll get more updates on houses, not only houses, but neighborhoods in Southwest Florida. And you can also put your information in the notes. If you'd like to try to schedule a Zoom meeting, or would you like to talk more about your real estate needs, I'd be more than happy to help. Again, my name's Chris Glazer. I'm a boat captain realtor. Been down here for over 18 years in Southwest Florida. So be happy to help. So now we're over in Southeast Cape Coral, and we're in one of the residential neighborhoods that leads these canals. Actually, this particular canal, take a quick right turn, it'll take you right out to the Caloosahatchee River. It's a direct access canal, so you'll notice if you look over here to the right, we've got ourselves a sailboat. Sailboat access is nice. A lot of folks, especially folks who have larger vessels, and you don't want to have to worry about bridges and contending with those obstacles, direct access is the way to go. Now, one of the differences too, when you start getting into Southeast Cape Coral, it's the oldest of the neighborhoods in Cape Coral. This is kind of where the city started. So you'll see, we've got some video of downtown Cape Coral where all the shops and restaurants are. But the homes you'll find down here, generally Southeast Cape, especially in like the yacht club area, a lot of those were built back in the late 50s, 60s, 70s. You get up a little further to the north of Cape Coral Parkway off of Del Prado. There's homes that were built in the 70s, 80s. You'll see some in the 90s and some that have been restored. This one's a beautiful one right here. Again, direct Gulf access. So yeah, you'll find that your neighborhoods are going to be a little bit more mature. Definitely have more mature trees. Check out that tree right there. Beauty. So yeah. When you get up to this way, the lots will be a little bit smaller than what we normally would see in, say, Northeast Cape Coral or Northwest Cape Coral. But all of these homes, too, they're going to have all their assessments. In most cases, all their assessments are going to be paid. They've had sewer and city water, so you're not going to have to worry about assessments down the road. And when you don't have to worry about those assessments, those houses in these lots will bring a little bit more money than some of those that are, in, say, the Northeast or Northwest Cape Coral. So if you're thinking about the Northeast Cape Coral, you're going to find that there's going to be some similarities between the Northeast and the Northwest portions of Cape Coral. I'm going to go ahead and you can see we're on a freshwater canal here. I'm going to flip our camera around here. One of the nice things about this particular area is it's going to be a bit more affordable. You'll see that there's a good fair share of newer construction homes, quite a bit less, and a lot of that's going to have a lot to do with the fact that, well, two factors. One is the infrastructure here hasn't really been built out yet, and what I mean by that is a lot of the homes in this area do not have, they basically are on well and septic, so that's one of the things. The other thing you're going to find is that these freshwater canals aren't quite as expensive as the saltwater canals, because you can't get your boats out there to the Gulf of Mexico on these freshwater canals. They're limited to kayaks and smaller boats. And you'll notice that there's going to be more lots that are open. Some of these lots are going to be bigger. That's another thing. A lot of the expansion is kind of headed out this direction. So you're going to see, right along Pine Island Road on the north side, there's a Lowe's right there on Del Prado. And then there's also going to be quite a few new construction restaurants and places that are being built at this time. So yeah, it's a little bit more open in this area. Northwest Cape's got a lot of room for growth. Uh, One of the other things that I've found is that being a boater, that limited golf access isn't my favorite thing, because I like having that golf access because I like getting the boat out on the water. But if you just want the water view and you're not a big boater, well, guess what? You can save yourself some money by buying a golf access, or excuse me, not a golf access, but a canal access home. One of the other things too is you're going to be a little bit further away from shopping. There are restaurants and there's places to go up this direction, but it is definitely a bit further in comparison to the homes that you're going to see down in Southwest Cape Coral and Southeast Cape Coral. Those particular areas are a bit more mature. They've been built out, so the upside, more to do down there, but the downside is more traffic. So we're going to talk about. So you definitely will notice that there are some new restaurants coming in here, Northeast Cape, especially down here. We're at the corner of Pine Island Road and Del Prado. Very busy intersection, as you can see. But yeah, we've got a lot of stuff to choose from. Most of the folks who live in this area, there's Target, Walmart. You got a lot of spots. There's a Lowe's just on the other side of Del Prado over there. But yeah, so this place is in that growth. I call it the growth phase right now. Northeast Cape, Northwest Cape. We'll get into more of what's going on down in Southeast Cape Coral. You'll definitely see that is more built out, and I call it a bit more mature. Captain Chris, your boat captain realtor. We are in Northwest Cape Coral, and as we were talking earlier about some of the other sections, the one thing you're going to find out here is it's definitely further away from everything. When I say everything, shopping, restaurants. I'll flip the camera around here so you can see, but it's just going to be a longer drive. This whole area has been, getting developed. They've got canal homes that will take you out. It's a burnt store area. You're going to find too that since this area is getting built out, a lot of the homes that are here are on well and septic, which down the road, all that's really going to mean is, you will have assessments once they, start building this particular area out. But as far as houses, usually you're going to find bigger lots, so you're going to have more space than what you would have in, say, Southeast Cape Coral, or even Southwest for that matter, although a lot of the lots in Southwest Cape Coral are pretty good size. And you can see, we've got houses with lots, a lot extra space. Yeah, so if you're looking for an area that's going to give you more space and privacy, Northwest Cape might be a good option. As far as shopping goes in Northwest Cape, as you can see here, here's the public shopping center right here on the corner of Pine Island and Burnt Store Road. You got a Publix in here. There's Burnt Store Tavern, a couple of Chinese restaurants. You got a barbecue place in here. So you got quite a few options as far as food. If you're looking for something quick and to go, not a bad spot. There are some more shopping, or there is more shopping the further you go up Pine Island Road. You've got Walmart. You've got Sam's Club. You got quite a few places up Pine Island, not only for shopping but for restaurants. That's pretty much what we've got here in the Northwest Cape. So we're going to move on over to the next section of Cape Coral, of Chiquita and Cape Coral Parkway. And there is just a ton of stuff here to not only to do, but when it comes to like going out to eat and all those fun things that people like to do. But if you need to do banking, there's banks over here. If you know, need to go shopping, we've got a Publix grocery store. We've got several drugstores. There's a Walgreens over here on the corner. You're looking for a really good steakhouse. There's 239 Steak over here. If you're looking for seafood, there's Lobster Lady. Lobster Lady is just fantastic. They've got a pretty wide assortment of not only local seafood, but they get stuff shipped in every day. So Lobster Lady is fantastic. But this particular spot of Southwest Cape Coral is just a great place because it's kind of close to everything. You're still about 10 minutes from downtown Cape Coral over in the southeast side. You're not far from the water. If you go straight down Chiquita to south of Cape Coral Parkway, you will run into Rum Runners and Cape Harbor. And there's a lot going on down there, a lot of restaurants, a lot of entertainment. Gets a little busy, especially during season. It gets a little tough to find a place to park. If you go down a little further, down to Pelican, south of Cape Coral Parkway, you can go down to Tarpon Point. You got multiple restaurants. You got the Westin Hotel there, which is really a nice high-end hotel. Like I said, there's just a lot going on. You can go there by boat. It's just really a good. I love Southwest Cape Coral. I actually live in Southwest Cape Coral, just north of here, a couple of miles. So very familiar with all of the restaurants and entertainment and banks and grocery stores and all that fun stuff. So if you really like this video and you'd like to see more of them, don't hesitate to click that subscribe button on the bottom right hand side. We try to get a new video out every week that's of value to you. If you're in the market to buy a house or sell a house, I've got listings in Cape Coral. As a matter of fact, we've also got some down on Fort Myers Beach right now. But if you're interested in buying or selling, I'm here. I'm a full-time real estate agent, and I'd be happy to help. So if you would like, you can either direct message me. You can see I've got my email address here right on the bottom left-hand side, or you can leave some information in the notes, or just contact me, Captain Chris. Like I said, been down here 18 years, and if you have any questions on anything, don't hesitate to reach out. So we are checking out.